take conversation around women political participation ahead of 2019, which is just beyond the corner, by the corner. I mean, closer than you ever imagined. Today's episode will focus on women for women. That's the W4W, he for she movement, and agenda setting for 2019 election, and it's reaching new life from 95.1 Nigeria Info, in case you're just joining us. And the show is aired on our brand every Tuesday from 9:30 to about 10 a.m. when we draw conclusions on our discussion. And the Center for Democracy and Development, with support from the Ford Foundation, initiated the Women Political Platform as a platform to engage Nigeria on national discourse, topical issues, and serve as advocacy mechanism for inclusion of women in politics and implementation of the 35% affirmative action. Now, as the discussion progresses today, you can be a part of the discussion by calling us live on our phone numbers, which are 094600 and 08095974869. Other numbers are 0803 1230293. And if you want to continue with this conversation, which is an ongoing one, you can just simply hook up with the CDD via their Twitter handle, which is at CDD West Africa. And the hashtag for the discussion, of course, is hashtag Change Women Want. Now, today, I have with me a guest in the studio, and we'll be talking about something very important. But before then, let me introduce her. She's Barrister Ebere Ifendu, a backbone and voice for women in politics. She is the president of Women in Politics Forum, a multi-party organization of women in politics, a platform for women to train, share experience, network, advocate, and lobby for political space for women within and outside the political parties. Barrister Ifendu is also the director, Center for Gender Education and Rights of Gregory University, Uturu, Abia State. She's also the National Publicity Secretary of Labour Party and the former woman leader of the same party. And under her leadership, the Women in Politics Forum, that's the WIPF, in conjunction with other partners, has sensitized and mentored women holding political position for increase in women participation in politics. Barrister Ifendu is joining hands with like minds to champion the Women for Women movement. Now, starting up on today's discussion, the low rate of female participation in politics compared to that of their male counterparts in Nigeria is no doubt, of course, a cause for concern. Now, political participation refers to citizens' right to influence public affairs. In Nigeria, women play a minimal role in politics. Just few women are found in political space and in political leadership positions. Although the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in Chapter 4, Section 30 and 40, guarantees right to all citizens of Nigeria, both male and female rights that are basic and fundamental to all without discrimination between both sexes. But what are these issues? Like I said, our guest is Barrister Ebere Ifendu, president of Women in Politics Forum, and we'll interrogate her on some of these questions. You're welcome, ma'am. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, you lead the Women in Politics Forum, which is the WIPF. What is your organization's priority for women as we head up for the 2019 general elections?
Yeah, just like you rightly said in the introduction, women are not equitably represented in the political circle. And this is because most political parties play lip service to women issues and then women representation.
Yes.
We seem not to understand that a country where women are not allowed to participate fully will never develop economically and otherwise. There is no way you shut out over 50% of your population and you think the economy of the country will move forward. So Women in Politics Forum actually is a multi-party organization, like you rightly said, and our interest is to have more women participate in politics. And we do this by working with women that are even not interested in politics, but who policies also affect, like the market women, like other professionals. So Women in Politics is like an umbrella group that will bring women together to just make sure that, we train, we build capacity of women, we encourage them, we advocate for positions for women, and serve as a pressure group to have more women in politics.
Okay, so following up to that, what would you say is the connection between Women in Politics Forum and Women for Women? That's the W4W and He for She movement. What's the connection?
Yes, W4W, that's the Women for Women, and the He for She is a project committed to mobilize Nigerian women, and it's forming itself into a movement and also as a pressure group, just like Women in Politics Forum. So we share basically the same mission, the same vision, and this is an opportunity for women across, board to come together. It's not like a partisan thing. It is for every woman. If you are a professional, you are a member of Women for Women. If you are a student, you are a member of Women for Women. Provided you are a woman, you are a member of the Women for Women. The He for She here is we have gender-sensitive men who on their own champion the cause of women.
Yes.
And so they are partnering with us. And we also have realized that in our desire to have more women in every sphere of the economy, of politics, every sphere of life, we need men to support us. We can't do it alone. By the way, we've always been supporting men. So what is wrong with men coming out now to say, look, we are going to work with women? True. So we have such men, and we appreciate them. So many of them are coming on board to be part of what Women for Women is doing.
Okay, so what does the movement hope to achieve at the end of the day?
Yeah, we hope to achieve the voices of women being heard. We have issues of low, girl child education, especially with what is happening in the Northeast. Parents are not also anxious anymore to send their girl child to school. We have issues of violence against women, be it political, be it rape, different kinds of violence against women. We have different issues, affecting women. So we want to be identifying those issues. The market women are not politicians, but policies made by politicians will definitely affect them. And so we are working with every woman, every group, interested group. So you are a woman, so we are also inviting you to be part of Women for Women. We have our publicity committee. We will need you to be part of it because we want our voices to be heard.
But you see, in the past, we've had women movement in the past, including National Coalition of Affirmative Action, Women in Nigeria. Why and how is the W4W or He for She different?
Most times, people try to take us back to history. Yes, you can't build without, looking, backwards.
Yes.
To see what we've achieved, the challenges we faced, what did we not do right. So at every stage, you see us coming together, doing better than we did last time. Yes, we had other, coalitions. And let me say that those coalitions didn't actually fail. We are building on what those coalitions, succeeded in achieving. So, it's a continuous thing. Maybe in future, when we are no longer there, the younger girls will come up with something. But they will not throw away what we've achieved now. So we are building on those achievements, and we are hoping that the Women for Women this time will achieve more successes than the other coalitions did. But yes, it's something that involves.
Yeah. So it's a continuum.
It's a continuum. That's actually what it is. Yes.
Now we hear that the Women for Women and He for She is planning a big push on May 9th, 2018. Now tell us about what the demands are all about, and is there a charter for this demand?
Oh yes, we are preparing a charter that we're going to present to the authority. We have our charter that will go to the Senate, the President, yes, the Senate President, the Speaker of the House of Representatives. We are also sending it to the Head of Service. We are making sure that it goes around to all the people that will have influence over our issues. And so we are doing this because we don't want people to just believe that we are there for only women in politics. We are there for other women. And so issues that women face, workplace violence is there. So we want to reach out to the head of service, to the secretary, to the government. Those ones are the ones that we look into the issues affecting civil servants, women in other professions. And then we have other people like the DGs of some establishments also. Those ones also will have to send the charter to. But most importantly, we want our charter to go to the legislature because we need legislation. Most of the times you see that we work to achieve one or two things, but Since there is no legislation, people just play lip service. Political parties will say, oh, there's a position for women. There are always positions for women, actually. We give them free forms, and I'm saying we no longer want free forms. What we are saying is give us a level playing field.
Yes.
We are saying that we are half of the population. And if the Constitution rightly says that there is equality, what is happening that equality will not be shared all across? We are saying that we need parity. We are no longer talking about affirmative action. We are not talking about quota anymore. Constitution says equality, and equality is parity. And we are talking about parity.
Okay.
So our charter, will bring up all these demands, that will encompass every, issues concerning women. And then we'll take it to the direct people that will be involved in a particular situation. So like I said, we need legislation, we need the National Assembly, and then we need the judiciary also for a proper interpretation of the word constitution, equality in the Constitution. So these are things that we are going to be looking at.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. So that will be sometime in May, right?
May 9th, yes. I'm using this opportunity to invite Nigerian women from across. Please come to Abuja. Come and be part of the rally. Come and be. It's not a protest, it's a rally. We want to show our strength. We want to make our voices heard. We want to tell Nigerian men that we are no longer going to sit behind and wait for them to give us certain things that are duly ours. So we are using the rally to, like an awareness kind of thing to say, look, women are prepared. We are working together. We are ready to achieve that which we are supposed to achieve. I mean, generally, those things that are, ours. Yes.
Okay, interesting. So, what is the movement, or what is the agenda of the movement for 2019? Strategies. You would also tell us about the strategies you're adopting towards 2019. And will this movement adopt, what strategies will this movement adopt to increase women political participation in the lead up to the 2019 general election?
Yes, you see, like I said, we are not just, supporting women politically, but I'm speaking on political angle of our, issues because I am a politician. And so we also expect that other groups will come and also speak how women for women will affect what they are doing. And so for me as a politician, as a woman interested in having more women participate in politics, we are looking at working with political parties.
Okay.
We are looking at working with INEC. We are, reaching out, having advocacy, media, visits to some of these leaders. I want to also say that we have had opportunity of discussing with the IPAC leadership. They've given us some assurances, and we are hoping that with what we are doing now, identifying credible women, quality women, women with character and integrity, and women with capacity to lead across all the political parties, women will come at this time to support women. We are saying that we should vote for women. We have tried men. We are not pushing them out, but we want to partner with them. And how are we going to be able to achieve it? It's only when political parties give us the opportunity, since there's no provision for independent candidacy. So as it is now, we are relying on political parties to also know that, look, women participate in party politics. So why are we not, being allowed to be part of? It's not really being allowed, because what they do is not bringing up consensus and other issues that will remove women from participating. I'll give you an instance. The last PDP convention, we had a powerful woman, a woman of integrity and character, in the person of Ajia Inachiroma, who was contesting for the deputy national chairman of the party. And the party had agreed in the amended constitution to have a position of deputy national chairman for a woman. And she got to the convention ground and things changed at that convention ground. So we are saying that parties should be held accountable. Parties who make promises, parties who put certain things in their constitution should be made to, respect those constitutions. And then from the injustice she got, and then from the injustice other women have been experiencing, we now said, look, this is the time for women to come together. If in PDP a woman is facing it, that same problem is in the Labour Party, is in APC, is in all the political parties, because it's actually a male-dominated politics that will play in Nigeria. So we are looking at these challenges. That these women, it's not that they are not qualified. It is just the patriarchal nature of the society where women are not given an opportunity. So we are saying this time that we are not waiting for anybody to give us an opportunity. We are demanding for our rights, and we are going to get it this time, because we are going to be supporting women across all the parties. And so if any woman is having issues in any political party, the right place to be is the Women for Women. When we come together to, press for our issues, you are going to be seeing women from the 68 political parties. You are going to be seeing women from a business. You're going to be seeing the market women, the traders, the lawyers, the engineers, coming together to push for that. So I think this is the right time for us to do it, and this is the right time that men must listen to us.
I'm sure that you must have been connecting with all these women at different levels.
Yes.
How is the response like? Women really coming on board?
Wonderful, I tell you, wonderful. This is just something that we didn't expect to blow up the way it's blowing up. Women from the very remote part of this country, they are interested, and they are all coming to Abuja. And let me tell you, for Women rally and the He for She rally, no man is funding us. It is 100% funded by women. Women in the villages are interested. I tell you that they are even contributing for the national to have something to run the organization. They are coming to Abuja on their own. We are not funding any woman. On that date, I also want you to be part of it. So you will come out to see that women are really, anxious this time. They are more desperate, as I tell you now, because they want to be part of, the society. And they are coming on May 9th to show their strength.
Interesting. So for Women for Women, that's W4W, He for She movement and agenda setting for 2019 election. You have been listening to the voice of Barrister Berry Fendu, and she's the backbone and the voice for women in politics, and she's been telling us about all the plans being made towards May 9th, which is going to be the major day where women are going to gather together and actually demand for. It's just like when you were talking, my mind just went to something in the Bible that says take you have to take it by force, or the violence take it by force, and all of that. So I guess I'm seeing women like rising up to the occasion, not waiting for anyone to do it for them.
Exactly.
We can do this, and so I think it's a call for all women to join hands. But basically, if any woman is interested in joining this particular group, what does she need to know? What does she need to do, and all of that?
Yeah, like I said, we are just coming together as a movement and as a pressure group.
Yes.
So it's not like a political gathering.
Okay.
It's there. The organization or the movement is for every woman, just like the women did in 1929. The Aba Women Riot. Yes. So that's what we are doing again.
It's not a riot.
It's not a riot. It's a rally, a peaceful rally.
True.
But we are going to, use the opportunity to press and let our issues be heard. Most times people don't even understand some of the issues we are facing, and so when you speak on them, they don't understand it. But when we come out together, have the market woman speak, have that village woman speak, have other people come to speak and share their issues, then I think the public will begin to understand where we are coming from. And so for me, I said, please, women, wherever you are, join the Women for Women group, the Women for Women and the He for She. What we are saying is that you can join us via Twitter, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, and there's a WhatsApp group. We have Women for Women and mobilizers across the state. So wherever you are, there's
so he has a national spread.
Oh, he has a national spread, yes. So wherever you are, there's a Women for Women mobilizer there.
All right. So time for you to join in the discussion this morning. If you're a woman, if you're a he for she, you're interested in this discussion and everything that the WIPF, that's the Women in Politics Forum, is doing, why don't you call in your thoughts, your discussion, even if you have suggestion. Let's hear from you this morning. Like I called the numbers, let me call them out again. 094 600 951 080 597 4869 and 0803 1230293. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's Sunshine.
Welcome, Sunshine.
Madam, well done for a good job. Well done. Yes.
Thank you.
You find out that in advanced countries, the men folks, they always look back to find out where their women are. And, they try their best to give supportive role, to see that their women are, in the place where they're supposed to be. But the reverse is the case in Nigeria. Our men don't really think of, advancing because of women. They just self-centered and only think of themselves. And I always believe that it's not only until when we women gather for ourselves, what we do, is seen. You can see it's so obvious. Like you have Dora Kili and so many other women who have, contributed, forthrightly. So if a woman is in position, a lot of things, will be better for it. Talk about security. I think we need more women in security. When the former defense minister was saying they collude, I believe that if more women are in security, you'll find out that, there will not be so much compromise because they will think of the welfare of their children and their family. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sunshine, for your own contribution this morning.
Beautiful contribution. Thank you.
Indeed. Hello.
Hello.
Please switch off your radio.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, my name is Jacob.
Welcome, Jacob.
In fact, I'm very pleased about what I'm hearing for your studio.
Okay.
This movement that the women are making is I'm very interested in it. I'm happy.
Thank you, sir.
Because I thank your guest there.
Thank you.
For organizing such movement. Because I'm one of those who have high regard for women. Very high regard for women. This type of organization is very necessary this period of the time that we are now, where women have not been regarded at all in the political affairs of this country, where they have been relegated to only bedroom, and that is not good for us and for the world in general. So I'm of the opinion that women should work hard. Me, myself, at the grassroots, I'm doing we are going to try all the best I can do here too, to mobilize women to vote for the right candidate that we felt that can lead the country, support women, so that they can rise. Because the road the women are playing in this current recession that we have, I'm not simplicity in the grassroots. If not the women, that Kwakshoko could have killed all our children by now. And I'm using this opportunity to thank all the women for the support they are given to their husbands and to the children, especially for the school fees of this time of difficulty where most of the men have been thrown out of job. I thank all of you very well. Continue
Thank
with
you,
your
sir.
good work.
Please,
Thank you.
Thank you. Please, if you don't mind, can I have your number? Oh, it's off already.
God, he's off already.
Okay.
But if you can call back quickly before the end of the show, take that so you can give out your number to us. Hello, good morning. Yes, welcome.
I support the last caller.
Thank
We
you.
men, we are not greedy. Any woman, we are behind every woman. It is only a greedy man that cannot be behind a woman. Why do I say so? Without a woman, I don't think a house can survive. Just like my wife, anytime I'm out, she takes care of the family, food, and the rest. When I come back, I'll just supplement it with other things. She stands as the helper. If somebody is not strong, how can he help you? But if I want to carry load, and I call a small person that has no strength, how can that person carry that load for me onto the head? It must be a very strong person. To me, women are very strong. Take, for example, Liberia. Germany, a strong country in the whole world. Germany, women have been ruling there. Britain, name them. So for me, it's just the problem with women is they don't like themselves. That is the problem. If women can organize themselves, bring themselves together, involve themselves in politics, we men, we can support them 100%. Like me, I can support them 100%. I even want a woman president in this part of the world called Nigeria. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bless
God
you,
bless
sir.
you. And the last caller now. Let's see who's here. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you're welcome.
My name is Emmanuel from Fuji.
Welcome.
Actually, I'm in support of the three last callers. No, women are wonderful.
Thank you.
The problem with this country is because the men have refused to do the right thing. Right from the time Bishop Obasanjo became president and brought women on board, we saw that things were moving forward. Hello, are you hearing
Yes,
me?
we are listening. Go on.
So I'm in support of women. In fact, women are wonderful.
Thank
To
you.
be sincere, women are wonderful. If all women will come together and say enough is enough, when we have a credible woman, we the men are in support of the women. This time around, if a woman can rule this country, I believe it will be better.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless you all for being the he for she's this morning. We're really encouraged. I think.
Yes, thank you, callers. I will appreciate if you people can also come out on the 9th of May to join us during the rally.
Okay.
Thank you for your support. We highly appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Barrister Ifendu, for coming this morning. Thank you for the work you're doing. I'll continue to mobilize the women, and on our own part, as media, we'll give all our support to the cause, because truly we need a change, and women have to be involved for that real change to come our way. Well, that's how it's been on the Women Political Platform this morning. Thank you for participating. Thank you for all your thoughts and your comments, and it will come back hopefully next week on the same platform at 9:30. We'll hand over now to the Midday Dialogue, but before then, the news comes your way very shortly. Stay with us. Thank you for listening.